don't care who you are. Like, you get compliments, like, you be feeling good on the inside. Like, even me, like, I don't really like compliments, but, you know, whenever she compliment me, I'll be like, man, stop. But, you know, in my head, I'll be like,
I'm the same way. I'm like, I've never gotten this many compliments since I've been with him. Like, around him, no matter what I look like, I feel like I'm beautiful. Like, he never has made me feel like less than that, you know?
Oh, baby, let me hold you. I just wanna hold you.
Alright, guys, back with another video.
Another what?
Another
what?
Another
video. You guys like that or no? Should we come
No,
up with something
please
else?
say no.
Okay, I kind of liked it.
No.
No? Okay.
Anyways, back with another video. Today, what are we doing today?
Today we're gonna do 10 tips on how to have a happy, healthy marriage. So we have been married for 3 years, and I think our relationship has been super happy and healthy.
We just wanted to do a video just sharing like our experience, things that we've implemented and stuff, and that have helped us keep our relationship, you know, happy and healthy, and that we think would be vital and important to other marriages, or it doesn't even have to be like marriage.
Any relationships honestly, yeah.
In general. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. Let's get back into the video.
Okay, so the first thing I wanted to start with for our list is have fun. I think that's one of the most important things. Like, you have to have fun with your relationship.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you can't have fun, then honestly it makes it boring. Like, you have to be able to have fun. You have to be able to joke around. You have to be able to,
especially when you're married, like you're in that marriage for a long time.
Yeah. So your significant other should essentially be like your best friend, like somebody that you can have fun with, somebody that, you know, you can chill with. You know, whenever y'all need your space or whatever, you can have a little space. But ultimately, whenever y'all are together, like, that person is the person that makes you happy and is the person that you can joke around with.
Yeah, like we roast each other all the time.
Yeah, you love being around. Like, if I'm ever down or something, and then Rebecca, like, she knows exactly how to cheer me up, and then vice versa. Like, when she's down, I know exactly what to do to cheer her up. We just know each other that well.
Yeah.
And so that's a good dynamic to have in a relationship.
So the second thing is respect each other. Like, you have to have respect in a relationship. Ryan and I, we never cuss at each other.
Yeah.
I don't think we don't even say shut up to each other.
Nah, and honestly, like, shut up, like, I think my mom just instilled that in me. Shut up is like a bad word to me. So, like, I don't say shut up anything, but I for sure don't say shut up.
Because I think one time I said it to him when I was just joking, and he was like, don't say that.
Yeah,
I was like, shut up.
We joke around with each other all the time and stuff, but it's never serious. Like, I never like come at Rebecca in a disrespectful way or cuss her out or call her anything outside of her name. Like, I just never do that.
Like, saying things that you won't when you're angry, saying things you don't mean, like, that's part of being disrespectful, you know? So just respect each other. I don't know what other ways you can respect. That's just an example.
I mean everything. There's a lot of respect.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it does.
Long ways. There's a lot of things that goes into expect, like, respecting as far as like body, like mind, like all that stuff. So just respect on all aspects.
Yeah.
And the relationship will go a long way.
For sure. And I feel like this is probably the number one is communication. Guys, you gotta learn you have to communicate. We've learned as we got along. We started long distance. I think that's where we learned our communication, is like, because we had no choice but to communicate during long distance. And now I think we're pretty good at it. I mean, I think I'm not as good as he is, but he's teaching me a lot.
Yeah, communication is definitely key. I don't know if probably would be number one.
I think
just
so.
Because, like, if you can't communicate, then it's hard.
It
is hard to make the relationship work. Like, you got to be on the same page, especially like in a marriage. You really have to be able to communicate. Really have to be able to express like your feelings and get your feelings across without coming off in the wrong way. And so like doing, having a level head, being able to, whether that's, take a second and just calm down or like think things through. So then that way you can communicate with your partner effectively. That goes a long way. And that's like something that we both implement, whenever we're mad at each other, we're upset with each other, just taking a second, just calming down and never speaking from emotion and speaking just speaking in the moment, because then that's when you say things that you really don't mean, and those words you can never take back. Like stuff that you say in the moment whenever like you're in your emotions or any of that stuff, when you say that to a person, like you can never get those words back. So just making sure that we really think our words through. Most of the time, like whenever we do get mad at each other, once we like sit down and just really like think about it, it's like, why are we even mad about this? Or like, why are we even upset about
Ryan
this?
always says like it's us versus the problem. It's not like us against each other, which is true.
And that's a great way that like I always like to look at things. Like I never want to take anything out on Rebecca and vice versa. I don't want her to take anything out on me. I want us to both be able to attack the problem that we see, and if we see it in that way, then things get done more effectively and efficiently than if we're just getting mad at each other and arguing with each other.
And I know a lot of us girls a lot of times will say nothing when there's a problem. Like, how is our partner, even guys probably do it too, like how is our partner supposed to know if what's wrong? Like, to them, we could be having a good day and like something happened. How is he supposed to know unless I communicate that with him, Like most of the time, if I'm overthinking something, once I communicate it to him, I'm like, oh, it wasn't even that big of a deal. All I had to do was tell him,
Yeah.
So communication is key. Trust each other. So I'm gonna give an example. Like, just because we're married doesn't mean I can't go and hang out with my friends. I can't go out with my friends. Ryan trusts me to go out. He knows that I'm not gonna just go out and like kiss another guy. And I know. Yeah, like he never says, no, stay home. No, I don't want you wearing that. No, like we just trust each other so much. And if he went out with his friends, I would do the same thing. Like,
I think we both just trust each other 100%, and we both like love each other so much that we give each other like 100% free reign. Like there's nothing that I would ever tell Rebecca to ever not do, or I would never like ever question anything that she does, because I just trust her that much, and we've never given each other a reason not to trust each other. That's key too. Like we don't go behind each other's back and do anything, or we've never questioned like I wonder what this is, just because we just trust each other that much. And that goes a long way. I feel like if you don't have trust in a relationship, that's up there with communication. That may be number one, honestly.
Trust is
up there. Because if you don't trust your significant other, you just
even a little bit. Like, you have to be able to trust that person 100%. Like, Ryan could go out right now to a bar with his friends, and even if his friends are not good influences, I would trust Ryan.
Yeah.
Like.
And I mean, same with Rebecca. Like, you have to be able to trust your significant other 100%. Because if you don't, then it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard, because it's gonna put extra stress on the relationship, plus everything else that's going on in life. Yeah. Like, you're not gonna be able to focus on each other and your own mental health. Yeah, you're just gonna be like fighting like your own conscience, basically, like thinking that something is always gonna be going on when nothing may be, or something may be.
Yeah.
So
you just never know if you don't have trust.
Yeah, so trust is definitely up there. You gotta be able to trust each other.
Give each other space. So living in the same house, especially an apartment for us, like we have to have some kind of space. Like, I like my space, Ryan likes his space, take his nap. Like, if we need space, we kind of, at this point, we know each other and we know when we need space, so we just go our separate ways. I'll go watch TV and he'll be in here doing whatever on his computer.
Definitely need space, especially in a marriage. Like I said, you with that person for a life, so it's just like knowing, okay, like let me have some guy time, or let me have some girl time, just having a little bit of time from each other is okay. Like, you don't have to be with each other every second of the day, unless both of y'all just like that. But 9 times out of 10, one of the other person is gonna get tired of the other one. And like I said earlier, we both know how to make each other like happy and cheer up, but we also both know how to get on each other's nerves.
Yep,
like
that's
we
a
know,
part of a marriage.
we know like that one button to push
He
to
knows.
make each other
He
mad.
knows, man.
And so like in me, I like to mess around a lot. So I'll mess with
And
her
I like
a
to be
lot.
left. I like it when he messes with me, but like I like to be left alone.
Yeah, like
sometimes.
so she be getting irritated. So sometimes I don't sense that, and I'm just like, all right, let me stop messing with her. You know, let me give her some space.
Yeah.
So just being able to know that type of stuff, know
Yeah.
you know when to give each other space, and then know when you know when that person doesn't need space.
Have something that you're passionate about together and apart. Like you don't have to always do. Ryan and I have a lot of the same passions, but we also have our own things that we like to do, so that we're not always doing stuff together. You know.
We have similar likes and interests, and like we like a lot of the same things, but we also have some things that we like apart, like some things that I hold dear to me that she may not necessarily be all that into, which is okay, but
Yeah.
you know, she still supports me, and then vice versa. Like there's some stuff that she's interested in that I'm not really 100% in, but I still support her through it.
Yeah.
So having, you know, interests that are not the same is okay, as long
Yeah.
as the other person is okay with that interest and is 100%
Supporting
supportive,
you,
then
yeah.
that's all you can ask for. And it's also nice whenever like you have something that's sentimental to you,
Mhm.
and even though your significant other doesn't like that thing, they still like respect and support you through it. Like that
Being
means
able
a
to share it
lot
with
right
your
there. Like stuff that I like that she doesn't necessarily like, but she's still able to, you know, encourage me and like help me keep pursuing it, or you know, be there for me for whatever that hobby or whatever it is. Like that just means so much more to me, because I know like she doesn't even really like this, but she loves me so much, and she sees that I like it and love it so much, and how passionate I am about it, that she wants to support me through it and, you know, be there for me, even though I know that she don't like it like I do. So
That's just a part of being married. Like you have to support each other through anything. Like no matter what I decide to do, Ryan's always supportive. He'll never shut me down. He'll never say no. Like I'm not trying to do that. I don't like that. That's just not how marriage works.
yeah, and that goes a long way right there. Being able to support each other with no matter what the other person is doing. Essentially, like I said, you're married, so y'all have to be okay. Like the other person has to be okay with whatever it is you're doing, and if they're not, and it's causing conflict, then it's just gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard to work through that. So
Okay, last one. Compliment each other. I think this is important in a relationship.
yeah,
Ryan, I don't ever lack compliments from him. He's complimenting me all the time, no matter what I look like. I could be waking up from bed. He'll be roasting me a little bit too with the compliment, but I've never needed compliments from him because he always gives it to me without me having to ask.
yeah, that's true. I'm big on compliments, and I feel like that's a good part of a relationship too. You know, giving compliments, telling your wife, you know, or husband or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, whenever they look good, you know, letting them know, you know, they're beautiful, or like how much they mean to you. Like all that stuff goes a long way.
For that little reassurance, like, because I mean, we all feel down. We all, like, you know, the person that you're with, you think they're pretty, they're beautiful. Like, vocalize it and let them know, because sometimes they don't know that. Even with Ryan, I compliment him all the time. I just was hyping him up a second ago because he's wearing jeans. I was like, oh, you look good in jeans. But yeah, we compliment each other very well.
I don't care who you are. Like, you get compliments, like, you be feeling good on
Yeah.
the inside. Like, even me, like, I don't really like compliments, but, you know, whenever she compliment me, I'll be like, stop. But, you know, in my head, I'll be like, you know? So it's just like...
No, I'm the same way. I'm like, I've never gotten this many compliments since I've been with him. Like, around him, no matter what I look like, I feel like I'm beautiful. Like, he never has made me feel like less than that, you know?
Yeah, and
I'm
that's
like,
and
oh,
that's
I'm on
how
top of the world.
that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You know, there should never be a moment where you feel like you not enough because, you know, it's your significant other, so apparently, you know, they enough to you. So you should always make them feel like that and let them know. That's how it is.
And appreciate your significant other. Appreciate me. You better.
Let's be honest, like no relationship is perfect. Like, none of us are perfect. Like we still have our problems, we still have our flaws, but we can all learn from each other. So we're all constantly learning, you know, from other couples and other, you know, relationships and stuff, our parents' relationship, like everything, you know, friends and families' relationships, because it's vital, you know. You have to, a relationship isn't something you just get into and then expect it just to go good,
just
you
how
know,
you
from
want.
like you have to work, you have to work, work
especially
for
in
a good relationship.
Marriage, like you're in it. Like I don't know, to us, once we got into marriage, we knew that whatever came our way, we're gonna just work through it.
Yeah. But hopefully y'all found these tips good. Hopefully y'all take something from this video. I mean, we even just doing the video, you know, it's good because we reflect on a lot of stuff, and it's like, oh shoot, like we haven't done that in a while. Like we need to do that, you know. So it's
giving ourselves some tips.
Exactly,
too.
like we talking to ourselves too, you know, and it's just it's a good thing. I really like this video. Hopefully y'all like this video. Like I said, let us know what other stuff y'all want to see down in the comments. Y'all can always message us on Instagram or anything. Let us know what other videos y'all want to see, or shoot, if y'all just want somebody to talk to, like just let us know.
My DMs are always open.
Yep, we both like we're always willing to talk. So let us know. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And then also turn on those post notifications so you know every time we post a video. We're still sticking to 2 times a week right now.
Yep.
See
See you guys in the next video.